Now don't, dear children, be alarmed. Augustus Gloop will not be harmed. Augustus Gloop will not be harmed. Hello, how are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing very well. I can say that I am doing just peachy keen and beefy, if you will. Oh, look at my beefy. But anyway, I'm having a pretty good day. I hope you're all having a good time as well. And I hope that you're all feeling the blessings of God and cool stuff like that. Today we're going to go to Anor, Londo, but first we're going to do a couple of things in... Oh, he's back at it. I thought shooting you a few times would be enough to get you to learn not to do that. Well, so there's a couple of things I wanted to do in here. I want to show you guys a wizard man. And, I'll also show you what's over here. So you go this way, there's this big guy here. He has a big shield. Look at him. He's just staring off into the distance. Not a care in the world. Oh, what a peaceful life. And then this happens. Man. And he gave us a large Titanite shard. Thanks, bud. Now there's one more place I want to go over here. I'm going to drink this just... I don't think I'm going to die, but I am a cautious boy, and we have plenty of health. Also, this does not look like a ladder you could actually do that on. That looks like that would hurt the ever-living crap out of your hands, man. Man hands, man hands. Oh, no, you got man hands. But now, there's a man up here. Who's this? He wishes to shoot us. But he can't. Hi. I'm not 100% sure. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, well, I guess we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Oh, you actually dodged. Good for you. You didn't dodge that one, though. Thank you. This is actually one of my favorite weapons in Dark Souls 2. It's just a cool rapier. But you see, and I don't really use it in this one. I do use it in Dark Souls 2, though. Then you can go up here and wait. Is this a chest? It is. What's in it? Whoa, a divine blessing. Wait, what's in this? Oh my god, a ring of sacrifice. And that one just lets you, like, if you wear it, it'll break and you don't... Like, when you die, it'll break and you just don't lose anything. Which is kind of cool. A lot of land around here. Although that castle, the walls and stuff seem like they're built kind of weird. Like, some of them kind of look like they just don't even really connect, that they're just kind of all over the place, really. It's a little weird, but, you know, it's fine. I can say it's fine because I'm Sublime Catte. Meow, 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 meow. Sublime Catte. But we do just a couple of things here before we go back up there to the top. Okay, sir, we've had the discussion about this, right? You understand that? I don't want you doing the boulders. I don't want you doing the boulders, bud. And I'll do this for a while. Honestly, you're making me do this. I'll do it. Still doing it. Doing it some more. You can also do this with Manus, the big boss in the dark area. If you want. There's a spot where you can see his little eyeballs, and you can just shoot him like that instead of actually going in and fighting him. If you're really so inclined. I would not necessarily recommend doing that. I mean, I guess I could if you just, like, want to be done. Because it's kind of funny, you can just go in there and then basically he's immediately dead. I don't think he moves either, unless they added that in the remaster, which I don't think they did. I mean, in truth, you gotta think about, like, all of the different little things that become more difficult because of this. Because of just sitting here with the bow. It actually doesn't become more difficult, it becomes easier. And I mean, he's chosen his fate. I mean, he's facing the firing squad. He's pretty stoic about it, if you think. I mean, look at him. He's just gonna kind of keep doing this. And, yeah. I guess he's just like, oh, that's good. I was tired of lifting big rock and then just moving it slightly over there. I never wanted to be a rockman. I always wanted to be a beautiful singer on Broadway. But instead I'm here, just fucking dying. Oh, what a tragedy. I should write the story of my life. I'll call it Boulder Man. And then everyone will see that, oh, being a boulder man is not the easiest job in the world. Sometimes you gotta do things like this. And you gotta sit here and get shot over and over in the same spot. I mean, it hurts a little bit, but you know, I could probably go hide or something, but I don't really want to. I'm just gonna sit here and die. You know, that's just what I'm imagining is going on in his head. Or maybe in his head it's just, you know, just like random monster noises. Is Mario a tyrant? Sometimes I wonder about these things. Oh, okay. It was a lot of arrows I spent on that. 1,000 souls. I mostly did that because I'm unsure if that just like, you know, stops the boulders altogether. I think it might, but I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, this is one of those games where it's kind of useful to have a bow sometimes, and if you're patient, you can do a lot of things that make the game just like a little bit easier. There's also areas where it is kind of just a waste. Like, if you really want to, there's a lot of areas where you could just, like, sit back and, like, the NPCs won't even really react to you, like, shooting them with a bow like that. But that one's mostly just for convenience sake, you know? Like, it's mostly just there so that you don't have to, like, try very hard. We're gonna go just a little bit up here. Now, I think I sat at the bonfire, so did this guy respawn? No, maybe I didn't sit at the bonfire. Oh no, I think I activated it, but I don't think I actually rested at it. But yeah. Huh, interesting. He's just sitting there taking a nap. Ow, that was a lot of... That was... He sat there for a long time after he dropped on that guy. He's like, yeah, well, you know, I got to, do this thing. Hello. This is a wizardman.
I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped. I am a bright mole misplaced.
Basically, this guy is Big Hat Logan, one of the best sorcerermen.
Thank you. I'd love to resume my trip, but I must log a few things first. Speak with me there.
This man wants me to go back to Firelink and he'll impart his sorceries. But we're gonna wait till we have teleportation, because I'm not even really doing a magic build, but we will talk to him some more later. Ooh, now what's in here? A soul of a great hero. It's not a very good end for a great hero, though, you know? I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, so you can do that. And then you can stand in the cage and feel sorry for the cage people. And then you're like, yay, I can escape the cage. I'm no longer sorry for you, cage people. 'Cause I escaped. Yay! You know, if you just feel like doing that sort of thing, you can. We're just gonna... And right back here. Now, there are other things that you can get if you really feel like exploring this place, but I don't really feel like exploring this place that much, in all honesty. I explored this place enough in various other times in my life. Now, actually, oh wait, there's one more thing I want to do before I depart. I almost forgot. It's a good thing that I remembered while I was right next to the cage to take me right back down here. See, because of my little adventures here in Sen's Fortress, I A, have a bunch of souls now, and B, I have, I didn't even really need to roll there. But, you know, why not? But I also have a bunch of large Titanite. So because I have both of those things, and I like having a little announcement with arrows, I can run back here and get my sword upgraded before I go to the next area. There is a big smithman in Anor Londo, but I'm going to do here, because you don't get immediate access to the guy. You gotta kind of go around. And of course I need things forged, my guy. I'm going to need my Zweihander forged. And then I'm going to need it forged again. But now, I have to go to... Wait, is it modify? It is modify equipment. To get the Titanite chunk. And there we go. And then I can't really reinforce it anymore right now. Oh wait, I can. One more. Cool. So, but now I need Titanite chunks. I wasn't planning on getting myself killed. Thank you for your concern, though. You know, actually, I could probably upgrade this bow as well. Because I am going to be using it a bit more. You know what? Why not? I think I... You know what, bud? I do need some things forged. Thank you for asking. I'm glad that I have a friend here who understands the importance of me walking up to them at random intervals and purchasing things. And, you know, oops, not reinforced armor. Weapon. And reinforcing things. And, you know, doing cool stuff like that. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but Catte, how many things can you reinforce? I can reinforce a lot of things, okay? Let me tell you. Okay. There. That'll just make the next part a little bit easier. I don't really care about using the materials, because most of them are pretty easy to get back again. Well, now they're easy to get back, because I got a guy I can buy more from. And, you know, all that cool jazz. What do you think they eat in the Dark Souls universe? Do you think it's just like regular, like, medieval food? For some reason, I really like the idea of them eating, like magic taquitos. Or something, like, fried and, like, wrapped up. Apparently there was actually, like, a dessert in medieval times called, the farts of the whore and the farts of the nun. And I think that's kind of funny. I guess it's like a pastry or something that, like, when you cut into it, like, a poof of air comes out. And that's kind of amusing. I mean, I don't know what exactly it was. I think it was like some kind of creamy pastry. Cream pastry with lots of butter. And that sounds good. I like croissants and buttery things. Sometimes when I'm hungry, I get just like a piece of bread and I put some butter on it, and then I put a little bit of peanut butter on that, and then a little bit of cinnamon on top of that, and it's really tasty. I would genuinely recommend it. Do. It's also simplistic. Do. And therefore nutristic. Do. What does nutristic mean? Do. Well, I'm not allowed to say nutritious. Now, I want you to watch this scene here. But see, this is the way that from Sen's Fortress you're supposed to get up there to Anor Londo. My first thought with this, though, is just like, is this like how you're always supposed to go to Anor Londo? Or are you just supposed to be able to teleport, and because you're a weak little undead, you have to prove yourself worthy first? Ooh, witty. So now we're in the land of all these cathedrals. All these things that look like cathedrals. Well, these buildings are very big. But, you know, that's not really too big of an issue. Although it does make you wonder, like, what is all this for? Some of it is, like, obviously for, oh, we have to worship the gods, and the gods go to the nice place. There's a chest back here. Excuse me. Whoop it. Thank you. Ow. Oop. Yep. I can't even really see what's happening. Good thing I can go away. And they can't catch me. Because I'm cool. I guess I could kill that guy. I kind of don't remember how many souls he drops, but I do like his armor. Like, the Giant's armor is probably one of the cooler looking sets in the game. But I then like to put on, like, the Paladin helmet. And I think it looks kind of unique and fun. Hi, lady. I got a little dex a little bit, actually. To make my bow slightly better. So that lady there serves Gwendolyn, who was the person who was born biologically male, but then was raised female because she connected with the moon. And I guess the moon is female. Okay. I mean, I think everything's technically female because everything's made of the Divine Mother, but that's beside the point. But before we go this way, there's also a guy over here with a chest. Actually, you know what I should probably do? I don't know if I need it yet. I'm just gonna go, and then this away. Oh, the mimic! I forgot that this one's a mimic. Oh, man. Well, that just straight up killed me. That's unfortunate. I can't believe I forgot about the mimic. Oh, well. Not a tremendous deal. We don't want to go very far. I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to reinforce this bonfire or not. And I don't know, because I kind of intend to kill that lady later and take her Firekeeper soul. Because, well, A, she serves the dummy head gods. And that's not particularly good, you know? Like, you're like, okay, there's a dude right in front of you. I'm trying to figure out, can I get just one of their attention at a time? Probably not. Oh, maybe. Oh, hey, that was also a good increase in damage. Whoop. What? What? That was really weird. Let's go save. Oh, I guess since it hit the shield, it just did no damage at all. Is that what we're going with? Hi. Hi, I would like to point out that seems a little bit nonsense, considering a good portion of that attack did not hit the shield at all. But hey, you know, whatever you want, I guess. These guys aren't actually that hard to kill, because, like, with 2 hits of my sword at this point, you gotta kill them. Yeah, see? So they're not actually that hard to kill. Now, let's kill this thing. And a swipe. And almost dead, and one more. There we go. In this particular game, it's also kind of interesting because there's not actually any reason not to hit every chest if you want to. I'm trying to remember. Okay, this one is not a mimic. It's just that one. Oh, and that's Smo. Now, something that's kind of weird about this to me is I understand why Ornstein has his own thing, right? Because Ornstein is like a big dick, like dragon slayer who has all kinds of clout and is like one of Gwyn's favorites. Why did they give the executioner a statue though? I guess in this case, for game purposes, it just like says, "Oh, this is the guy you gotta kill at this area." It's like, "Oh, okay," or one of them anyway. And it's like, but like, I don't understand like in lore why you'd have a statue of that guy. It just seems kind of like a weird. Yeah, I can't stun him though. It's kind of annoying. Oh. Oh, well, I'm lucky that didn't kill me. Just gonna go back over here a little bit. Don't mind me. Hey, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, you're going further out than the other one. That's interesting. But now you're dead more than the other one. So you gotta ask the question to yourself. Was it worth it? Probably not. I'm just gonna go ahead and use one of these. That's kind of what I wanted to do to heal up. Excuse me, to begin with, but, you know. It would take 4? Yeah, because I would need 1 to get myself unhollowed, or reverse my hollowing, and then I would need 3 to get it back up to top, where it would give me 20. And yeah, right now I'm not thinking that's worth it. But I guess we'll see. If I die several times here, then yeah, I'll probably just do that, because that's probably a better idea. Now, I might Whoop. Oh, you big smelly! You're not supposed to do that! Thanks. I think the gargoyle design in this game is pretty cool. So now our next objective is to get this middle thing turned so that we can get on it. Get down on it. Do. Get down on it. How you gonna do it if you really don't want to dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me. And apparently, if I am remembering correctly, a lot of this particular area is based specifically on Notre Dame, which is kind of cool. These guys are like the painted world guardians. I think they look kind of cool too. There's actually a pretty decent amount of like slight variation on like other like fantasy designs and stuff like in this. Like some of the fantasy designs look a little bit more eldritch, which I think actually, I don't know if this will go far enough. Oh, okay. See what we're trying to do here. Oh, missed. Is get that guy to come over here. See, because it's a lot easier if you once you get these guys to move up. And yeah. So actually, honestly, now that I've killed that guy, I don't really need to kill the other ones. I can kind of just go up over there. But at the same time, I like doing it, so I'm gonna do it. That's fun. Now this, you hit so you can get an item when you go down there. It drops a big chandelier type deal. And there's like a whole other world we're gonna get to see when we go down there. And it's really cool. Honestly, like this whole I mean, okay, so I guess there are a couple of weird things about this, because it's like, well, if it's for worship, it's kind of, I guess this particular building is not actually for worship, it's for, like, will this hit him in the head from here? Nope, not quite. Oops. Timing's off. That feels like that. Hi, I'd prefer it if you, sir, I would prefer it if you didn't do this. Okay, well, I mean, checkmate, atheist? I don't know what that was. That was an interesting way to deal with me by not actually, but just like jumping off there. But yeah, see, having a bow in this part makes it just a little bit easier. It is not a requirement, but I like being able to shoot them off and stuff like that. And there's the lady with the large gazongas, the large booba. I mean, I suppose if that's what she actually wears, it makes sense to be like, ah, yes, this is how we'll depict her statues and stuff. But at the same time, you kind of go, huh, it just seems odd. It's like, oh yes, I want my daughter's large bosoms to be on full display. Sir, what? Look, my lord Gwyn, I understand she's very beautiful, but like, should we focus on the bosom? That's what she likes. She likes to show off her bosoms. So we will have the bosom statue. Yep. Okay, my lord. You know, I mean, you're not really gonna question him, right? Like, what are you gonna do? Sit there and like argue with him about it? Like, sir, I'm an artist. I'm not a pornographer. And then like you scream at each other for 30 years. And then it becomes a problem. Boop boo doo boo doo boo doo boo boo doo boo doo boo doo. Boop boo doo boo doo boo doo boo. Bo bo bo. Yes, big elevator. Not 100% sure why they constructed it this way. So it just seems kind of odd to put it this way. Oh. Hi, how you doing? You gonna come a little closer, sweetie? Little closer. No, you don't want to come a little closer? Okay. We'll do this then. What? Lightning in this game is a little weird. Like the creatures that have it and like can breathe it, for instance, it just seems kind of odd to me. I'm trying to think if we actually need to go down one more to get to we need to go down one more to get to Gwendolyn. Yeah, we do. Okay. That's the inside of the cathedral on the lower level. But what we're gonna do first, actually, is we're gonna get the other bonfire. I believe I need to turn it again this way. Yes. And then see, it takes you further down. Do 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 do. And then you can still get to there, which is kind of cool. But we're gonna go down this way because here we are. Here's a big old statue of Gwen. Gwen doing his statue thing. What? We cannot break? That's weird. But if we put on, I think I have it. Yes, the Dark Moon Sentence Ring. It makes this go away. And then you immediately put on back your Havel's ring. Now, we're gonna use this one. Oh, I forgot to turn in. I still haven't done that. I mean, you know what? When we get back there and I can teleport around, then we'll do that. We're gonna do this. We're going to use one more so that we have enough to turn this bonfire here into a full-fledged one with all of the trappings. And we're going to do that partially because at some point we're going to come down here and kill this boss. And if you kill that boss down there, it's going to aggravate that lady up there, and then you gotta kill her, and it's a whole thing. We'll probably just, I'm pretty sure you can teleport back to this one. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I think you can come back to this one specifically. Yeah, we're gonna get this one back all the way up to top so that we get 20. The next area shouldn't be like super difficult, but it's generally good to do this. Kind of contemplating just going in there and just trying to kill her.
This is the tomb of the great Lord Gwyn. Tarnished it shall not be by the feet of men. If thou art a true disciple of the dark sun, cast aside thine ire. Hear the voice of myself, Gwendolyn, and kneel before me.
But I don't want to kneel before you. Like, you guys aren't even like worth worshiping though. Like, magic and miracles. Okay, so miracles require faith, but the more abstract you get into that, it almost seems like it does not require faith specifically in the gods. He says, if I was going to serve a god from this game, it'd probably be Velka. A, she's got cool crow stuff, and I really like crows. And B, I don't know, she's just cool and mysterious. What are you? A lady? Yeah, that's what I thought. The nerve of some people. You know what? I kind of want to go in there and kill. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do it, or we're gonna try. We'll see how this goes for me. So this boss fight, not super difficult. Basically, Gwendolyn here will just keep teleporting away, and she'll just keep doing this using magic. I was gonna say, I could have sworn that the magic had... Yep, you gotta be quick. They'll never stop doing this. They're just gonna keep casting magic. But you kind of want them to do... Oh! Well, I didn't roll. Instead, for some reason, my guy just sat there and... Yeah, see, what you actually want them to do is get up and do that attack, where they shoot the arrows, because they actually take more time to do that, and then you can just get up close to them. It doesn't really matter. I don't need to not be hollowed. It's mostly just for the Estus. So yeah, we're gonna go... even if this takes me a couple times, I'm gonna go in there and kill this thing. Yes, I know. Yeah, then they just keep teleporting away. Now, with most of the magic stuff, you gotta dodge it, because otherwise it'll just... be a problem. However, when they decide to do that, whoop. Whoop. I'm gonna do this just because they... Oh my god. You do gotta be careful, because this fight, like I said, it's not super difficult. It's just that, like, a lot of their spells will do a bunch of damage. This spell is pretty annoying. The spell where they summon all these little balls is kind of more annoying, if you ask me. What, you don't want to let me hit you? Oh my... It's kind of annoying though, because with my low armor right now, I don't have a whole lot of poise. So it's like if I get hit once with most of those attacks, I just get stunned into oblivion. So I gotta be better about rolling and dodging and things. But it's okay. I mean, we're not really losing anything. Yes. This game is really bad about, like, wanting you to watch its, like, cutscenes over and over. You don't really need to, like, run at this part, per se. Hello. Oops. Didn't mean to swing again, actually. With the bow, it's kind of interesting because you kind of don't really even have to dodge, per se. Because when they do the bow thing, you can kind of just move as you're watching me do it. You can see you just kind of keep moving to the side. Hey, ooh, still gotcha. Of course I say that, but victory is not assured, of course. And then this next one, they're gonna cast a big one. Yep. There is one they can cast that is like a real big thing. Gotcha.
Oh, heretic, swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure I'm already cursed to be living forever and to just possibly just slowly go insane, Dad. So I don't know what is the new curse. Is a new curse that I'm double undead. I mean, that's kind of whatever, man. I'd be lying to you if I said that was particularly frightening. Yeah, this is the tomb of Gwen. Gwen is not actually here. Gwen is in the big fire pit going because he's, you know, a big Zumbambo man. But yeah, it's a neat little area though. Not a super hard boss fight. You just got to be a little bit more cautious than I was. I was kind of just walking up there real real casual, just, but you know, is it not super hard? I think if I had like a little bit better armor, that would be actually fairly easy to accomplish. But yeah, you also get a bunch of souls out of it. I'm not gonna use the Gwendolyn catalyst, so you know what I might do actually. I have a bunch of soul stuff on me. Maybe I'll just use these because I'm not gonna make the boss weapons, I think. So it might make sense to just pop these now and then just you know, oops, no, not drop. I want to use, and I'm just gonna use all three of these. Why not? Okay. So now we got some levels. Put one into that. A couple into endurance so that I can soon here equip some cool guy armor. A couple more. I want to get to 20 dex, and then I think I'm gonna not really level up dex anymore after that, because it really seems unnecessary for the build I got going on. But yeah, so with that, we beat Gwendolyn. There's one more boss in this area that we gotta deal with, and that's like the actual main boss. We'll go in here real quick and just get the stuff. So there's just a couple of items in here, nothing too crazy really. Although there is a kind of cool set of armor. So if you're into that, hey, stop it. If you're into that. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do exactly. Oh well, that's fine. Okay. Well, that was my bad for turning my back to that person. Hmm. Hey, have you ever heard of dying? Like that, yeah. What about you? Have you heard about dying? Cool. Now, I don't really need to kill all these guys, but you know. You want the sorcery? I want the sorcerer that I'm not even going to use. And there's one other thing over here. So this is actually a big painted world, and that's like a whole separate level. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. This is Tarkus's armor. It's the black iron set, and basically what happened is it would appear that Tarkus was going around here and then fell and died. Kind of unfortunate. Although he did that previously, and when I summoned him to fight the Iron Golem, so I guess he's just keeping a track record at this point, really. I kind of see, are they going to follow me out here? Oh, there's like only one that's still coming. Oh, that's where it's too far, bud? Fine. What? How did that not... I was gonna say, how did that not damage you? It doesn't matter, I'm just gonna refill on these. I'm not even 100% sure why I'm bothering to kill these guys, because it doesn't really matter. There we go. But yep, so that's mostly what's in here until you go into the actual painted world. There is a chest you can get up to on the other side, but I'm not super concerned with that right now. So what we're gonna do now that we've killed all those guys, we're gonna run downstairs real quick, pick up all of our Estus again, then we're gonna go back up. This area is pretty. I do like the white marble. Way on to the other side. This is also kind of interesting because it's heavily implied. This is very like medieval in a way, but at the same time, there are certain things like with the use of gunpowder and like magic and stuff. It makes it so maybe it seems like it's a little bit later sometimes. So, and especially once we get to, if we ever get to Dark Souls 2, or if I ever do a separate playthrough of that, which I might, because I do still like Dark Souls 2, even though I think it's not. It's kind of weird. It has like some of the trappings of a Dark Souls game, but it does feel very different, I think. Especially compared to this one. Man, nobody in Fantasy Worlds believes in like safety railing, I swear. I kind of wonder if that Dark Sun lady is going to... She might... Yeah, I'm just gonna go over there and get her. I'm gonna go back up there and get her, I guess. Because, I mean, there's not really any reason not to. I mean, man, servants of the gods in this universe, well, the gods are kind of, you know, bad. They're kind of silly billies and mean and not great, and they're trying to trick you. Like, this whole thing is a trick, right? Like, they're trying to trick you to go sacrifice yourself to prolong the Age of Fire, because that's the age in which the gods are actually empowered. You know? Now, see, I was pretty sure she would actually just come out, or like... I thought she would, anyway. Well, let's see. Does she immediately... Yep, she does immediately. I mean, honestly, how dare I put my finger on the moon deity? I don't know. One would think that a moon deity would be harder to kill. Well, Master Gwendolyn did. Who are you warning? Master Gwendolyn dead. I killed her. I think it's her. I'm actually not sure. I'm sure if I looked at, like, oh, maybe I should have looked at the soul. Because I thought the whole thing was that they were raised as female and identified as female. So I thought that was the whole dealio in this case. But, maybe not? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure they say somewhere. But, you know, it's not really that big of a deal either way. I have slain them. I have slain their henchman. Hench lady. I took the Firekeeper soul. We're doing good. Besides, this place is mostly illusion anyway. The sunlight and stuff around here ain't real, apparently. Which is kind of weird. I'm not 100% sure I understand how that actually works, because I am fairly certain there are places you go in the game where you just see regular sunlight. Why would this place in particular be dark? Oh. Maybe there's like a Vati video about that or something. I've watched some videos about Dark Souls lore, but a lot of it is stuff that is just like, I don't know. I enjoy the experience of the game, but the lore is, I think the lore is mostly fine. I think, though, that it comes off as more, it's better than it is because people get to kind of discover it themselves, and that's kind of neat. Also, this is kind of interesting. You can see that there are different size steps for different people, because the gods and stuff, for instance, are pretty big. Well, I have to final hit your leg. Or are you just gonna... Okay. I'm kind of... I feel like this really should provoke some sort of reaction from you. But whatever. Okay. Hey, that's weird. My ankle hurts. Oh, that's weird. There's a guy with a big sword here. He's shooting me from a distance, though. I guess, you know, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Yeah. Main goal is to get into here, but they have the door locked, so we have to go this way. This way. Once again, they're just large portions of areas that have just no safety railing at all. It's like, but why? We're going to attempt to attract this creature to come up so that we can do that. And then we're going to get this one. These guys are kind of interesting in design because they look... I think they look... yeah. I guess I can't get that one from right there. Come on, bud. Come on. Don't you want to see me on the stair? Oop. Ow. Don't you want to see me on the days? Yep, kill this guy. They're kind of a neat design, though. They remind me of like the lickers from Resident Evil, because I think they have like maybe not exposed brains, but they kind of almost look like they do. Man, look at my ankles when I had to walk on this. So there's two of these creatures. I'm gonna do that. Oop. Quickly, thank you. Now you see that arrow that just hit. That's where the real threat in this area comes from. Most of this, pretty easy. But there's a pair of archers with great bows up there that shoot, as you can see, what are basically spears at you. Now, this isn't necessarily... Oh. it was kind of hard. For some reason, my character didn't want to look up, or the camera didn't want to look up, is what I should say. Not my character. My character's always looking up into the future. And at this part... So... Here's the thing. Basically, you just gotta get up and past that guy on the right. This is the only part of the area where it's actually kind of difficult. And it's just because if you get hit even once by one of those arrows... as you can see, we do not have... a lot of... Oh, come on, are you serious? It pushed me off with my... Are you serious? But yeah, no. That's like the only part of this area that's difficult is because of that. And it's like... Oh, yeah, that's right. I moved my thing all the way down here, so now... But yeah, it's a little bit annoying in all honesty. Not like the worst ever, but like... It feels... It feels like it's kind of dumb to have to deal with. And it's kind of hard not to look at that and be like, okay, that's just a little stupid. Now, it's also one of those things where, like, if you stopped and thought about that from, like a realistic perspective, why would those two guys even be up there? Why wouldn't you just have them be, you know, like, in a... Ooh, look at that texture just being bad. But, like, why wouldn't you have them just be in a normal area where it's like, you know, they can just watch the area they need to protect? Why do they have to be there? It's like a whole thing for me. Like, we're like, and I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not like super challenging. It is just a little bit annoying though. Especially because, well, I mean, if he pulls out his sword, he's actually even easier to deal with. When he just keeps shooting with the bow, it's like you gotta try and like roll past him and stuff like that. Okay, come on. And then they can't. Oh no, they can go through there. Huh. Interesting. Whatever, there's one of those dead. And then it also gets kind of annoying because, like, oh great, now I have to come back down here and deal with this. Not that, of course, these guys are all that difficult, but... That's weird. A lot of those not hitting is just kind of weird. But, you know, whatever, really. It's not like there's that much to deal with before you get back there. It's just, I don't wanna! And I was hoping I could get it on the first go. I'll come back over here. And see, if it was like, if you got up there and killed them and they despawned, that would be fine. But they don't do that. Like, as in, like, after you killed them. Like, there are certain creatures that it does feel like if you kill them once, they should, not respawn. But there's... I think there's actually pretty much only one example of a thing that actually does that in this game. Yeah, well, yep, see? Okay. Well, this is going to be kind of annoying, so... I might just jump cut. I think I'll just jump cut. Okay, I have a good feeling about this try. I have a good feeling about this try. Oh my god, moo. Ooh, yay, did it. What? Oh, you fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mmm. Mmm. Are you... You saw nothing. I did not fall to my death right after actually completing it. You did not see anything. It's fine. Look at how healthy and alive I am. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Fraggle is what I say to that. Let's see, is he... Yes, Solaire is here.
Oh, you've been quite smooth summon. Anytime you see my brilliantly shine, you left. You really are fond of chatting with me, huh? If I didn't know better. Oh no, dear me.
Oh, flirtatious Solaire. But yes. And now we are in this zone. Now here's the question. How much long will it take to finish this zone? I think not particularly long. Because most of the rest of this is not really even a challenge so much. Like, I go, oh no, I can't open this door. Then I go over here. But what's in here? What? Nothing. Except that there is something. There's a hidden way. Ooh. 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 Yeah, this one is the mimic. I was like, there's chests and stuff down here. And you may be saying, but what are these chests for? An occult club, but a cult is useful against gods. Does that mean that someone here was trying to kill a god? Maybe. Oh, Havel's great shield, huh? What if? What if Havel is secretly trying to kill Gwen? Huh? Did you ever think of that? Huh? You probably did. Let me run around. I don't think there's any more chests. Okay. That's it. We get Havel stuff, but I'm probably not gonna wear it because it's very heavy. And will slow me down a lot. But yeah, there's like hidden rooms and stuff in this place. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up Cha. I hear a lot of noise. What's on the other side of this door? Oh, it's a man with a spear. What's his deal? Oh, that didn't stun him. Hey, you're supposed to be stunned. When I want to stun you, you're supposed to get stunned. That's part of the deal, man. Like, okay. Well. Oh my god, I'm doing terrible in this fight. So I'm gonna come over here. And sippy. I would really prefer it if you stop blocking every single attack I made. It's kinda lame. Has any never told you that? Well, they should. Because it's rude if you don't. I'm blocking my attacks. Pop. But then down here there's something. What's this? Ooh, the soul of a hero. I wonder what kind of hero. And then there's a big Titanite demon down there. Just hanging out, you know, doing their thing. You're doing your thing. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Meow. Oh, I can't open this door. But I can open this door. What's in here? Is it a bed? And once again, a painting of lady with large breasticles. Come here, bud. Don't you think it's time for your death? Like that kind of. But also with that. There's a lot of chairs, but this castle does feel a little empty. Like there's a lot of decoration and stuff going on, but not actually like a ton of much else going on at the moment. But that's fine, honestly. We're just gonna go down, and I'm just going to open the gatey goos. But oh, hey, there's a guy down here. The dragons in this game, a lot of them look very silly. Oops. I was trying to focus, and then the bad thing happened. Oh, that was dumb. I'm going to try the technique that didn't work before. This guy's kind of annoying because he's just gonna keep blocking. And then even when he's doing his attacks a lot of times, it's still blocking. But that's okay. Gonna get him. Gonna kind of ignore the other one so we can just open this door. Hey, how you doing? You can keep protect your chest, I don't really care. Do. And then we go up here. Now there's two things we gotta do here. There's a smith on the other side. There's also a big door we can open. We wanted to get the smith so that we have the big smith man who wants to help us. And come over here. Yes, you may do cool guy things for me, but let me tell you, I'm going to love you regardless of what you do. I will cometh soon. Thank you for saying such kind... Oh, that didn't get you? Okay, well here, let's try that again. And then again. There, gotcha. Come here. Gotcha. And now, we come up over here and open this. And hey, what do you know? We're back in front. And I got a giant's halberd, apparently. So that's pretty cool. Well, that also dropped something. Let's see what this is. It's a demon spear. I gotta do the last thing before we end at least this particular installment, and then next time we'll fight Ornstein and Smough. The smallest, biggest dickheads in all of Dark Souls. Well, I didn't quite. And smack. Cool. There are two Titan guys in here that want to guard this place. I'm going to ignore them. For right now, anyway. And I'm going to run up over here. And this, despite the gate just not making much of a noise there for a second. Now it gets us completely open. And you can see the fog wall back there. That is where the next boss is. There we go. Excellent. Anyway, so yeah, that's most of Anor Londo completed. There's a couple little things, like you may have seen that broken window up there. You can go to the broken window, like when you're going around on the upside part, and you can get something. I can't remember what it is. I want to say it's like a... No, it might be a bow. It might actually be the Dragon Slayer bow, so that's cool. But yeah, for right now, this is where we're going to call it, and next time we're going to kill Ornstein and Smough. And yeah, I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day. Look at me, I'm small on the bottom of the screen. Okay, bye. No, I'm big. Oh my God, I'm big. Bye. God loves you. Bye. I love you. Bye. 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 Love you. Bye.